Hey besties! It's time for episode 7. It's time for episode 7. And we are featuring Miss Emily Susanna. And I am beyond excited, you guys. So she sent me inspiration of a nail set she had done prior. So she did this super cute purple and silver hollow Espion set. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Don't come for me if I mispronounced it. But she wanted to see me do this same nail design, but with pink and Hello Kitty. I will say that Hello Kitty seems like she would be a fairly easy character, but she gives a little bit of a tough time. So I do have my peel-off base coat and my base coat on from Madam Glam already, and my tip sized out. I go ahead and apply those off camera and then do my filing and buffing and sealing in of the cuticles. Next, I will apply my base coat from Madam Glam to all the nails. Then I'm going to go in with Berry Blush from Madam Glam, and I'm going to apply that to my thumb, my pointer, my ring finger, and my pinky. So all the nails that are going to have the pink hollow on it. And then for the one that will have the silver hollow, which is my middle finger, I do use Perfect Black, also by Madam Glam. I do give these a full 60-second cure once I am done applying. And I do only do one coat of the colors because it's just there to apply the chrome on top of, so it doesn't have to be like super, super, super opaque. And with Madam Glam, they're pretty giving on that first coat anyways, so they do fine with the one coat. And can we just talk about how freaking pretty that berry blush is? Oh, goodness. I'm like, dang, I should just do a nail set with these on it because it was very pretty. Look at that. Beautiful. So now, again, I am going to go on with that black and cure that for... Actually, I do cure the black for 90 seconds just because it is a little more on the opaque side and I didn't want any wrinkling. Gosh, so pretty. I love these nail tips too. I will leave those listed down in the description along with all of the other products I use in today's video. So I'm going to go in with my shiny top coat from Enail COUTURE, apply that to all the nails, and then pop it in the nail lamp, but only for 20 seconds. You still want it to have that slight tackiness so you can apply all your hollow chromes, and they apply so good with this top coat. Like, I have tried a number of top coats and this is hands down my favorite for applying like any sort of pigment powder or chromes. It is absolutely incredible. Incredible. So once I've gave that a 20-second cure, I am going to come in with the chrome powders. And again, I will be doing the pink hollow on all the pink nails and then the silver hollow on my middle finger. And these hollows are so freaking pretty. Super pretty. I think it was like a 16 pack of them on Amazon for like $6 or $7. So very price friendly. Again, you don't want to be like varnishing it on super crazy like what it looks like right now. I sped it up a little, but you do want to, varnish it on fairly well. Make sure you don't have any blank spots and it will come out so nice. So yeah, I am just going to apply that hollow chrome to all the nails and I will pop back in when I am done. I freaking love that Emily picked a hollow chrome set too, because if you know Emily, that is like one of her favorite things. She used to do hollow nails all the time. And I also have a great love for hollow nails. So when she picked this out, it was just like, it was perfect. I haven't gotten to work with hollows in a while, so this definitely is just bringing out that love of hollow again. I forgot how freaking pretty it is, especially when the light hits it just right. Ugh, I could sit and stare at them for hours. Seriously, they are so pretty. I mean, look at them. Just stop and look at them. Aren't they so freaking pretty? Ugh. I could wear them just like this. Seriously. Absolutely beautiful. So now I am going to dust them off, make sure I got all of the powder off. I do seal them in with one of my top coats that I use when I'm working with like pigments and chromes and stuff. I did buff the middle finger, but I end up coming back in and adding base coat to it to paint on top of it. For me, I know they say a lot of the times when you're doing nail art to matte out the nail. I prefer doing art on top of a base coat. I just feel like they glide on way better. So I will be working with Madame Glam's gel paints. I got black, yellow, red, pink, brown, white. I think that was it. So I do use the brown for the outline. It is very easy to cover up, and I don't do a super like thick line. I just want a very thin outline of like kind of where she's gonna sit. Once I have the outline how I like it, I will do a 30-second cure, and then we will come back in to start color blocking. And like I was saying, you would think that Hello Kitty would like be a fairly easy character to paint, but she's tricky. Her head shape, like the proportions, They have to be just right or she comes out looking super wonky. So the thing I noticed, I definitely should have shortened these up a little, like the nail length, because Hello Kitty's body is essentially the same height as her head. I feel like she didn't take up as much of the nail as she could have, if that makes sense. So if I were to come back and ever do this again, I would definitely shorten the length just a tiny little bit and then make my Hello Kitty just a little bit bigger. Maybe use like a different pose by her. But I still think they came out super cute. As you can see, I started coming into color block with that Madame Glam white gel paint. I love their gel paints. They are so good. Like, they are right up there with my MPA palette, the one that holds like 40 different colors. I love those. I mean, it's an investment because it's like $150 for the 40 paints, but they are so good. And if you like doing nail art, I think it's definitely worth the investment. But if maybe you don't want to do that whole investment, Madame Glam is definitely like right up there with them. They have incredible gel paints, and I really just like working with them for nail art. I'm excited to expand my collection a little more. I hope to have them all soon. I think I have a little over half right now. But yeah, I'm just going to go in, finish color blocking all of that white in. Once I have all of the white color blocked in, I will give that a 60-second cure. And I do want to talk about too, I know there are quite a few different methods for doing like character nail art. I've seen some people just go in with the colors they're going to be using right away and start drawing out the character. I prefer to color block. With color blocking, you don't get layer after layer after layer built up on top of it, if that makes sense. So when you go to finally do like your top coat or whatever, you don't have a bunch of different raised spots because of all the built up nail art. I hope that's making sense. So when you color block, if I were to have just went in and drew her out with the white first, where I'm going to put her shirt right now would already have white paint. So I'd be putting a second layer on top of it, whereas with color blocking, you're just putting down the colors where they need to be, which I prefer to. I think it just comes out a lot cleaner looking. There are ways around, like if you don't like doing the color blocking method and you just want to go in directly with the colors, when you're done, before you go in with your top coat, you can go in with a healthy layer of base coat. And that will kind of help level everything out and kind of disguise like the different layers you have going on. And then you would go on with your top coat. But yeah, that's just what I prefer doing. I really enjoy doing it this way. And I've tried both ways. But for me, it's just, I find it to come out looking way better when I color block. She's coming together, y'all. So now it's time to do the little bow really quick with that pink. Once I have the pink where I like it, I will cure that for another 60 seconds. And then I will be coming in for like one of my favorite parts, which is the outline. The outline just pulls it all together. So with the outline, I will say you want your outer lines to be thicker and your inner lines to be thinner. And here, as we go through like the next couple episodes that I'm going to be putting out, whether it be content creators pick my nail design or the character nail art series, I'm going to teach you guys some hacks to help work on your line work. So I'm excited to show you guys kind of how you can work on just painting on a nail in general. I did do the black outline off camera. I'm so sorry, but when I'm doing that, it's got to be like right up at my face. So I would have been out of frame anyways. But I did go ahead and do that black outline, cured that for 90 seconds, and then I'm going to take that shiny top coat again and draw a couple little 4-pointed stars and then cure that for 20 seconds again, because I'm going to put the pink hollow chrome powder on top of the 4-pointed stars. And I thought this was going to come out better. I'll just be honest. The 4-pointed stars were not my favorite. So I do decide after doing these to go in with some stickers for the other nails instead of like trying to hand paint them out, just because at this point I had been sitting there for a minute and I was just ready for it to come together and be done. So, but they still came out super cute. Super cute. So as you can see too, I did do a matte top coat before doing the stars so the hollow chrome powder wouldn't stick. It did still kind of stick though, so I just went in with a little cleanup brush. But yeah, coming together. And then I'm going to take these super cute Daily Charm stickers that I got in my May Charm box and apply some of the different little stars and the moons. And then I will come in and top coat that. And then we are going to apply some bling. Oh, I forgot I did pull out the constellation or like zodiac sign ones because they had these little like silver dots and I just thought it looked cute to add a little 1 or 2 here and there to kind of help fill in that blank space, you know? Super cute. Okay, so it is top coat time. Top coat time. It's top coat time. I love that shiny top coat. Seriously, it is so good. So good. Then I'm going to use my Macart nail glue and just put a little dollop where I need. Apply an AB rhinestone to the pinky and to the thumb. And then I will give that a 30-second cure. Look at them! They are so cute. Again, if I were to do this again, I would definitely proportion my Hello Kitty a little bit better on the nail to make her a little bit bigger and then shorten the length, but I still think they turned out so freaking cute. So after curing your nails, you do want to let it finish the polymerization process. So don't put on your cuticle oil right when they come out. Let them sit for like 10 to 15 seconds and then go in with your cuticle oil. Look at them. Look at the little Hello Kitty. She's so cute. I love how these turned out. I love the hollow. I love Hello Kitty. I love the little stars. I hope you guys enjoyed this video too. And a huge, huge thank you to Emily for participating in this. And look at those nails. Gosh, I love these nail tips. I searched for a while to find some like this. So be sure to check those out in the description. But yeah, a huge thank you to Emily for participating in this. Like, I don't think she realizes how much it truly meant because she is the first content creator I ever started watching nail content from. So she has been a huge inspiration. But that is pretty much it for this one, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to check the description for all the products linked from today's video. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!